Hello and welcome back to the Reapers. Today we're in our Ka-50 and we're looking at the radio for communications. So first of all, to show you what we're going to be talking to keep this video simple, we're going to be talking to Ka-50 Tower, and Ka-50 Tower is contactable on 40.800 megahertz. That is VHF AM modulation. Then we've got 133.000 megahertz, again VHF AM. 262.000 megahertz, that is UHF AM, and I'm not sure what this chap is down here. So we can use in the Ka-50 133 and 262. Those are in our band of what we can contact to. Okay, as well as that, we're going to have a tank. We've got a T-90 here. I think it has to be a Russian tank or a Russian vehicle to be able to transmit. I don't think you could put an American one and it would pick up their signal. So just note that. I'm pretty sure that's right. And this tank is transmitting on frequency 3.1. This is in the FM modulation now at 10 watts, and he's transmitting this WAV sound from my hard drive. Okay, now let's look at the bird itself, Ka-50. We're going to go to radio presets here. So we've got the R828 radio. This is the VHF FM modulation radio. So the FM modulation radio is generally for talking to ground troops or inter-flight communications. This is not used for talking to tower and long distance communications like that. Just to point out, there are 10 presets we can have here. The R828, as taken from the MI8, can have presets only. You cannot tune in manually in the bird itself. So let's show the outer limits. It's probably going to be 20, I imagine. Yep, and so it can handle between 20 megahertz and 60 megahertz, which is about right for VHF FM. So to be able to use it, let's tune one of these in. Let's tune number 3, channel 3 to 31 megahertz, which is going to be the same as what this T90 here is transmitting. We've got another radio down here, the ARK22. The ARK is for navigation, is not for communication, so we're going to ignore that. We've also got the R800 VHF UHF radio to use. However, it doesn't use presets, so it's not in here. Okay, so that's that done. Let's save and jump into the chopper. Okay, we're in the cockpit, so let's have a look around now. So first of all, master mode selector. The VHF2 radio here is the R800, the VHF UHF radio. Second selection, VHF1, is the VHF FM radio, the R828. SW, don't think that functions. Ground crew is the intercom to talk to your ground crew to arm up your weapons. Take a note here, you need to put it on that selection if you want to arm up your weapons and stuff. Something that catches people out. Okay, going to put that back to R800. This is the R800. So we've got these knobs here that allow us to change the frequency here manually. There's no presets, it just allows us to change manually. Left click, right click, and or mouse scroll wheel will change these. Then we can switch between AM and FM. I believe the VHF band, it's AM only, but the UHF band, I think it's AM and FM we can use. Got a test button. All is green. Data transfer rate here, 10 or 50. I think that's kilobytes per second, but I'm not sure. I just leave it on 50 for the optimum. You know, it's more obviously. Or maybe that's 150. I'm not sure. If anyone can let me know. Either way, I've not found any difference. Anti-squelch here, so if that was turned off, then you get the squelch, you know, that hissing sound. Putting the anti-squelch on gets rid of that. ADF, this is automatic direction finding. This is for navigation only. We'll cover that in another video. And the guard switch. So this will switch you over to guard. Guard is an emergency channel that's constantly monitored. For this bird, I'm not sure if it's 243 or 251 megahertz UHF. I'm not sure. It's one of those. And so if you get suddenly jumped by a hostile and you need to get to an emergency channel, you just click guard on like that, and then you're ready to speak to the emergency channel. That's the R800. Next, we're going to look at the R828. This is the VHF FM radio. We've got the channel selector here, left and right click to cycle between channels. The channel is displayed there. Volume up and down, drag and hold, or use mouse scroll wheel. Tune button there. Squelch, anti-squelch there, same as the other one, and the fine tuner, which doesn't work in DCS. So let's start using our radios. First of all, to show that we cannot... I need to show the buttons first to actually do the talking. So we're going to go here. It's this one here, the SPU9 PTT push to talk. For me, it's right alt and backslash. So first of all, we're not tuned into any channels at the moment. We've got the master selector is selected to this channel, the R800. we're not tuned in at all, so I'm going to show that we can't, the radio won't work at the moment. Right Alt and backslash. We're going to request taxi to runway.
Ka-50, Anfield 1-1. Request taxi to runway.
And we should not get a response. Okay, I think that'll do. Next, we're going to tune in a station. So if you remember, the first station for the ATC was 133,000 Alpha Mike. So Alpha Mike selected there. Let's get 133.000. So we're tuned in now to 133.100. We've got our correct radio selected. Right, backslash. Let's try it again.
Ka-50, Anfield 1-1. Request taxi to runway.
And we should get a response this time. Lovely job. Next, we're going to contact him in the R800 with the UHF band. So it's 225 to 399, basically. So let's go to... it was 262 for this tower. 262 AM. We're good to go. Right, backslash, abort takeoff.
Ka-50, Anfield 1-1. Anfield 1-1.
Lovely. Okay, that was the R800. Now let's look at the R828, the FM VHF radio. Now we've got a dude out here that is transmitting, if we remember, on 3.1 MHz FM VHF. So we're going to turn our master selector to VHF 1. That's the R828 here. And here we go. We're going to turn our channel to 3, which is what we set up as 31 MHz. We're going to just check our squelch, just how I check the radio is working. We're going to keep our finger on the tune button until the light goes out. Turn the volume up. And you can hear it's playing the WAV file now on repeat. So that means we've made contact with him. We could use that for navigation if we need to, but just for communication at the moment. Okay, so that's it. That's the R800 and the R828 and the ground crew option there for talking to ground crew. I hope that helps, and we'll see you later.